Part 2. Welcome to Kemi Talks. I'm Kemi Olunloyo, Dr. Kemi Omololu Olunloyo, Madam KOO. Today is the 24th of January 2020, and I'm talking about why we need to recolonize Nigeria. That's the only way you can free Nigeria. There's no other way. In the first part, I was talking about Nigeria's money, the elite, and the rich. And I finished with the Adele case and the mentality that children have and you have. Your fam's in Davido. Your fam's in this one, that one. Your fam's in Wizkid. Fam's in Kemi Olunloyo. Fam's in stars, celebrities, big money people. Have they helped you? Have they paid to train you? Every year I train people in blogging. I usually train about 20 people. This year, blogging has gone up. It's no longer 40K. All right? Anyone teaching you how to blog and charging you 30K and below is lying to you. You can't teach anyone blogging for 30K. It's 40 to 50K. Kemi Olunloyo price, 50K. You'll get the top notch from the best. I'm the first blogger that Nigeria produced on Google. 1999, Pyre, and I was featured in the top 10 pioneer bloggers in the world. Atlanta Woman, Time, different magazines. If you didn't know me, you're a baby, or you didn't know because you were stupid. Listen to me carefully, because I'm very, very backballed in Nigeria. If you don't know the meaning of backballed, it's somebody they don't take seriously until the person is vindicated. The person is never taken seriously. I'm backballed by the people and the media. Channels News wouldn't call me to come on a show. All right? TVC has called me about 5-6 times. I've gone there and they still ridicule me and berate me on the show. I watch everybody until the day I walk out on a live show and I actually curse people. That's why I don't have anything to do with the Nigerian media. Last Saturday, Follow Ensure Hamzat was texting me from a journalist forum in Ogba, Ikeja that they have, saying that it's me that they're discussing about and everybody thinks I'm awesome because I tweeted that Peruzzi is not Chiama's cousin and they sleep together and that all his music, there's no contract on paper at DMW and that Golden Boy owns it. Because I tweeted this thing in Surviving Davido, my docu-series, in February of 2019 and June of 2019, the tweets surfaced and everybody now said Kemi has been vindicated. This woman said it and we didn't believe her. Continue not believing me. Like I said, I'm backballed everywhere. The only Nigerian way to do it is to get recolonized. I know you're asking me, how are we going to get recolonized? There is a word called recolonization. Okay? We may be in 2020. And Nigeria may have gotten independence 60 years ago. This, our 60th year, we need to be recolonized to free Nigeria. And this time, the white man must stay. The white man can't go. They must stay. Many of you are not even aware that Canada belongs to the Queen of England. The Queen owns Canada. That's why they have a Governor General over there and a Prime Minister. You got to understand how the world works. My son said to me, an American, he said to me, how come? How can the Queen own Canada? I thought when we lived there, Canada had its own prime minister. Yeah, but it's still the colony of the Queen. With the Queen colonizing Canada, have you seen anything bad in Canada? Aside from the proverbial gun violence and the mafia in Montreal. Isn't Canada where every Nigerian is running to now? Trying to live a better life, jobs like crazy over there. I was deported from Canada because I antagonized gun laws. At least that's what the media told me. That all my gun law antagonizing activities, that the conservatives didn't like it. The NDP and the liberals believed in me. Mike Sullivan, Justin Trudeau, those guys are high people now in the parliament. Trudeau's prime minister on his second term. What you are today does not determine what you are tomorrow. When I was 21 years old in America, Mike Tyson was a young boxer. He had a lot of money. One punch and he made $10 million. Game was over in 2 minutes and people bought big tickets to go watch him in Las Vegas. At the end of the day, the money was so much that Mike decided to spend it recklessly on everything and women. He was so reckless that financial advisor Donald J. Trump, a real estate agent, told him, "Hire me. Let me help you invest your money. Let me help you invest your money. No matter how much you're a businessman, you're still going to get into bankruptcy in one place or the other later." Yeah, before Trump filed all his bankruptcies, he was a good financial investor and advisor. Mike Tyson decided to finally hire Trump. In one of his reckless moves, he invited a young college student to his hotel room, possibly after another match. And what happened was very ugly. Mike Tyson ended up raping this girl, forcing her, and he was arrested. His own wife came out and talked to ABC News. Everybody remembers Barbara Walters interviewing Robin Givens on how Mike will beat her, hold her down. And I can imagine if Mike is holding a woman down, beating them, he can hold a woman down, having sex with them. The young college student alleged that he raped her. She was very traumatized, and the judge convicted Mike Tyson, and he went to prison. A couple of years, 6 years, 7 years. I have to look that up. Before he went to prison and before this incident happened, that money recklessness was so much that Donald Trump kept warning him. I remember, and I have articles, I have clips of newspapers. He then fired Trump. "Hey, you, fuck off. I don't need you anymore, please. I have too much money." John King, the guy with the gray hair, the promoter, who really promoted Mike Tyson, encouraged him. King was like, didn't really advise him against all that recklessness. All everybody saw was the money. After firing Donald Trump, Tyson was convicted of rape and he went to prison. Today, Mike Tyson has no money. He's broke. He's trying to get himself together. And he's usually seen at one marijuana farm or something, a club. He's really trying to survive. Donald Trump, the most powerful man in the world, President of the United States. That's why I tell you that what I am today does not determine what I am tomorrow. I am not interested in Nigerian politics. I care less. I have come home since 2006, left in 2007, fled Nigeria because they came to our station to attack and injure and kill people after the elections or during the elections, the PDP thugs. Everybody remembers that in Ibadan. I fled to Canada. I filed asylum. They still deported me because I was doing good for my community over there. Came back from Canada 2012, and I've been in Nigeria until I left again. Let me tell you, the last 7 years in Nigeria, I've seen it now, and it's not a country that anyone can live and make it. You cannot succeed in Nigeria without fraud and corruption. You cannot make it in Nigeria without fraud and corruption. If you're honest, you can't make it in Nigeria, leave. You cannot get to your dreams in Nigeria. Nigeria kills your dreams. Simple. Nigeria kills your dreams. I repeat, Nigeria kills your dreams. If Nigeria is recolonized, you will see how good the country will be under the white man. I know people are abusing me here. It was a big mistake that Queen Elizabeth handed independence to Nigerians. We should have still been colonized. Canada, a more advanced country, still being colonized by the Queen. And we wanted our independence. Well, thank you to Mugabe and Nelson Mandela and all the other people that fought hard against colonization. The same thing with Sankara, Thomas Sankara of Upper Volta. Today you guys call it Burkina Faso. Those guys wanted the white man away because not even all the white men were honest. Look at the pocket of land that the British left over there outside Victoria Island. I grew up in Ikoyi at 12, 13 years old, looking at that pocket of land and calling it Maroko. Today, that pocket of land is called Lekki. I remember I remember Governor Raji Rasaki telling the people of Maroko water community to pack up 7 days and go because he needed to develop the land. The military boys shared the land within themselves. Sadly, they didn't even know there was something there. The British never touched those land because it was water, all water underneath. Today in the rainy season, Lekki is flooded. People have water in their houses, sewage, fish, everything. And when they call to the Lagos state government, there's problems. Lekki has no drainage system that works. Go there now in the gutter, see how full they are. When it rains, it's worse. It's rivers. All that area by Jakonde. Check out that area by the Redeemed Church. You'll know what I'm talking about. Everything the British never touched, the military boys shared. If anybody's selling you land in Lagos, Ibeju, Lekki, and all those areas towards Sangotedo, don't buy land over there. Rent your houses and all, but land over there, believe me, in the next 10 years, with the climate change we're having now, there won't be anything there but water, tsunamis, rivers. That's what you're going to have over there. Keep my video, because one day I'll die, I'm gone. This video will still be on YouTube. Talking facts. Kemi Talks is my new brand in 2020. The history of Nigeria continues on my Kemi Talks. Recolonization. How then can we bring the white man here? Is the white man not here already? Who is building your roads? Chinese and Lebanese people. Go ask Governor Ganduche over there in Kano. Why Kano looks so good? Why are the roads very good in Kano? Why are the flyovers so modern in Kano? Kano used to be our Hollywood. I didn't say Nollywood. I said Hollywood. Kano was the Hollywood, the Beverly Hills of Nigeria. You went over there, you hung up polo clubs, Durbar, name it. I haven't been to Kano since I was a kid. I got fans over there who want me to come, and I will come. But today, Kano is a majestically beautiful place, and all that depends on who is governing at the same time. Ganduje is on his second term, and please don't even come with this APC has paid me or PDP have paid me. I don't like either party. They've not done anything for me. They've not offered me jobs. They've not employed me in the government. They've not used my talent. The people with power have no ideas. Those of us with ideas have no powers. But Ganduje's work in Kano, who is the one that Ganduje is paying to do the work? It's not always the Kano people. It's mostly Lebanese who are constructing those roads and those highways and flyovers very well. Or Chinese. So we're colonized when it comes to money and giving contracts. Ajimobi once said it. Oh, by the way, he's Ganduje's in-law. Ajimobi said he can't give contracts to Yoruba people in Ibadan because they'll steal the money or they wouldn't do the job properly, which is true. We have people that give them contract, they just loot the money off. And some don't do it properly. So they depend on the Lebanese and Chinese. We have things we don't look at, the bigger picture. There's a city in China now, 11 million, Wuhan. There's a coronavirus over there. I'm a pharmacist as well, first degree. A coronavirus that no one has ever seen. The World Health Organization is about to determine that a global emergency. Airports are on lockdown, checking everybody, cleaning things, sanitation things everywhere again, just like the Ebola season. Everybody leaving Wuhan, London airports, American airports, and now the Nigerian government is also on standby because we have a big Chinese population inside Nigeria, especially here in Lagos. If one person comes out of Wuhan, comes to Lagos, a Chinese person, either based here doing business, they can kill all of us here. We got to look at the bigger picture and not repeat what happened to Ameyo Adadevor and during the Ebola season. Part 3 of Kemi Talks, Recolonization of Nigeria, is coming up.